And the thing about that is why that is more indictable than even New Year's. New Year's is a thing, okay? It's not religious, or whatever, but it is a thing. People make some resolutions. It is the start of a new calendar year, so we are, as a planet, a year older. Every day we're kind of a year older, but we can argue that later. But it's a thing. There's something to it. There's
Only because in actuality now on Monday when we write checks, we got to put 26.
Correct. But it's
That's it.
something.
Yeah.
What is St. Patrick's Day? Why
Nothing.
does anyone raise a glass to anything on St. Patrick's Day? It is an excuse for us to act like ruddy, red-faced Irish shanty garbage.
That was racial. My wife's Irish.
I'm not. My name's Sean. I'm Irish in me too. But I don't have to carry on in the streets like on St. Patrick's Day.
You should have yourself a fucking pint of Guinness, lad.
Did have a pint of Guinness recently, and I hadn't in a long time. It's a special thing.
You know what? I've never had a pint of Guinness in the States that was worth a fuck. I had one. The guy was actually tapping the fucking keg. Scott and I were in Dublin. The guy was tapping the keg of Guinness. And this is when they first started the Guinness Ice. It was called Guinness Ice.
God,
It was
I don't even remember that.
oh,
What
dude,
was the deal with it?
it tasted because it was you couldn't have got a fresher unless you were at the actual fucking the Gimmick, the Guinness brewery,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like I'll have a Guinness here and there. Scott and I had like 8. Well, we sat there and we drank them like we were drinking like Michelob Ultras. But
Just they're so filling though. I can't. How did you even walk after that? Not from the alcohol. I just mean from the how many calories is one fucking Guinness?
I don't think they're that bad. I don't think they're that heavy.
Why am I under the impression this is a very heavy drink?
No, I think it's just because it's so anything you can't see through. You know,
All right, 210. It's
210.
probably not very far from a regular beer.
What does what does a Budweiser have in calories? Yeah,
146. All right.
60 calories.
Not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. No, I think because it has to sit. There's a process.
Temperature's important too. You can't just chill it like the regular nice cold foamy beer. There's a very specific.
That was the thing with that Guinness
temperature.
Ice. No, the Guinness Ice was like drinking a tapped beer.
Right. See,
It was cold.
not the point of the
But
Guinness.
I know, but you can pound them that way.
Right. Yes, if that's what you
I
looking
mean,
to do.
nobody pounds a fucking ladle of gravy.
I do remember there was when they used to get funky with the beers. I feel like that was a phase like in the 90s. I don't think that shit is. They take beer much more seriously now with small craft houses and IPAs and all that stuff. But there was a time where they would just gimmick the beer. Who knows what the fuck if anything was even done with it? But boy, did I want to have a Bud Dry because I just saw that commercial.
Right. So
And
I just saw a thing on either the internet or Google or somewhere where Sam Adams has got a beer coming out that's 30% alcohol.
it's called whiskey.
It is. I mean, but it's a beer that's served at room temperature, and you cork it and uncork it. But it's a beer.
I don't think that would be. The whole point of beer is it's a somewhat
But
refreshing
it
drink,
but
right?
it said what the it kind of gave the complexities of what it tasted like, and I thought, all right, that's got some some shit that I can
And
see
it's a
where
malt. It's a malt liquor.
it's no no it's a beer. It's a Sam Adams beer.
Yeah, but so derived from the malt liquor. Not
Yeah,
it's not.
malt.
There's no like vodka being put in
No,
or anything
no.
like that.
Is that
Here
it?
it is. By the way, it's called. What is it? It's a 30% ABV beer. Is it called
240,
Utopias?
$240 a bottle.
Utopias.
It's illegal. Why would it be illegal in 15 states? It's got like the same alcohol content as like fucking Medora or the fucking Amaretto or one of those. Isn't like Amaretto 30% alcohol?
Probably.
Like liqueurs?
I don't know.
Like
Maybe because of the processing of it. Maybe.
Well, a lot of states' liquor laws are separate from beer laws. So, like Pennsylvania, where I'm from, a lot of the liquor laws are left over from when they repealed prohibition. So, if you're a beer, you're regulated different than if you're liquor. So, if you're at
That makes
30%
sense.
ABV, if you're at 30% ABV, you can't legally be a beer in some states.
all right, that makes sense. I'm in Florida, so I mean, there's no fucking.
Oh, anything goes.
We have
down
Florida,
there.
man. I
Oh,
think
you
you're
know,
not allowed
fucking
to drink. You're not allowed to drink 30% beer out of the crack of another guy's ass. I think
get
that's
ready to see those bottles showing up during Jeep Week, laying around all the streets.
not at to fucking 240 a bottle. They won't.
That's true.
God, I wonder
The
what
whole motorcycle
I wonder
club.
what the Michigan deposit on those is. You know, Michigan was one of the first. I remember like when we were sophomores, we would go after a high school football game, we would go and pick up the empties.
Get $5 five cents
5 cents. Fuck,
yeah.
man, yeah. You could get 30. You could get enough to get your 12 pack. You
Of
know.
Peels or what was the Schlitz?
I remember
What was the
the
high school beer, Kev, up there?
oh, like we had a lot of Canadian beers. Like Carling Black Label was a huge beer in Michigan.
Labatt, Stroh.
Stroh's was brewed in Detroit. Atlas or Altus was one of the beers. That was a white can with a red Altus thing on it. Let me think
What
some of
about
the other
Rheingold?
ones.
Remember Rheingold?
We didn't have that.
No. Okay.
Let me think. But Black Label, I think we I remember when Miller came out with just the clear glass bottles,
Yeah. Black
Miller High
Label, right?
Life,
Or
the
was it
Miller High
regular?
Life.
No, High Life was the Black
Yeah,
Label name.
it was that was the champagne of beers.
What was the what was the white can with the red and gold circles around it?
Because
That might have been Schlitz.
there's no Schlitz had was a white can with the Schlitz was kind of a like a shield
Script. It
on
was
it.
a script font, right?
Yeah,
Red. Yeah, I do remember that.
yeah.